Hey guys, Jarek and Komodo here. Gonna be doing some more Titanfall, this time doing some team deathmatch on the map Lagoon. This is probably my favorite map out of all the maps in Titanfall. Now I haven't really fully experienced all the levels, so that opinion might change, but as of right now I'm liking the layout of this map pretty well. It allows me to get up close to people, yet I still have kind of that, if I really need to shoot someone at long range I can, but I usually take the flanking route instead, and it just looks good. I mean, I know we've had plenty of the tropical scenery, and I actually am sick of tropical scenery in games. I groaned when they first released Far Cry 3 at E3, and it's like, hey, we're going back to a tropical island. I liked Far Cry 2 in the Safari of Africa, because that's a different scenario. Like, you don't usually see that in video games. We've had plenty of games like Crysis and Far Cry 1 in this tropical area. We don't really need more. I just wish games would take it into somewhere more interesting. I mean, hell, why not just have one and say, like, an environment like up here in the Northwest? I can't think of any game other than, like, Alan Wake.
How many times have you said that?
What?
What you just said, having a game in an area like here.
Because there's never any games up here. I mean, we had, I guess I can make a few exceptions. The new Infamous game is going to be based in Seattle. Alan Wake was based in the Northwest. Biggest problem with that game, they're in the Northwest in the middle of September and it's not raining. That was my immediate thought, to be completely honest. Although September is kind of that toss-up month where you don't know what you're going to get. Summer could continue longer or winter can come early, who knows.
I never played Alan Wake. I should fix that.
It was a good game. It really was.
But yes, shall we move on to questions?
Yeah, we should probably start answering the questions. If you want us to answer your question, leave a question down below in the comments. We'll try to answer it in a future voiceover. Now that I've said that, alright, that's what one of the questions was. Someone asked, what are your pet peeves?
Oh boy.
I honestly don't have many. Like, not much really annoys me. I'm a pretty relaxed and goofy person. I just like to have fun a lot of the time.
I gotta say, this is gonna be really educational for me, because then I know how to annoy you.
Well, you already know one way, waking up.
Yeah.
I'm not happy with waking up, but I've already gone over that. And others, I honestly would have to think about it, because there's not much that really annoys me. Like, I legitimately just don't care about most things.
I'll be honest, there are a lot of things that get to me, but like, one of my biggest pet peeves is like, when I'm like in a heated situation with someone, and then they tell me that I'm mad. It's like, you're not me. You can't tell me I'm mad. Now I'm mad because you told me I'm mad.
Well, you very clearly were mad, but it's not helping stating the obvious.
No, there have literally been times where people are accusing me of being mad. It's like, no, I'm not mad. Stop telling me I'm mad or I will be. I don't know, I just like...
What's wrong with being mad?
Anyway, I just hate the idea of people telling you what you are because they think they know you. No, you don't.
That's not usually a situation I'm in, but I will list that as one of my pet peeves, really, is when you're talking to someone online, and since you know how I talk to people in person, I'm a very sarcastic, I'm a smartass, I like to have fun. And in person, you can tell in my tone of voice, I'm just goofing around, but when you're talking to someone online, they can't tell, and people get offended really easily because the internet is serious business. Especially in comments on YouTube. People immediately assume I'm attacking them. No, calm down, I'm having fun.
Yes.
Yes. You probably can't relate to that.
No, I tend to not comment on things on YouTube, and usually
Well, I also meant through messengers as well, but usually I'm not the type to really worry if I'm going to offend someone, because in my mind, if I'm not doing something that should be offensive, like, I should have nothing to worry about, and clearly I'm not the one to be blamed. And I'm just not going to worry about it or even think about it.
Well, yeah, no, I've had people get, like, pissy with me for, like, seemingly no reason, so I guess I can sort of relate, because, like...
I mean, you'll say that one thing that for some reason will set someone off, and in your mind it's like, how is that offensive at all? But a lot of the times just kind of the way you said it, apparently, is what got to them, and since they can't really hear you...
Yeah, I have to admit, it's hard to tell what people are really what emotion they're trying to convey through text. And nice.
I love that nuclear explosion. Does so much work.
I've had issues with it. I actually recently lost a friend who was like, he actually apparently had decided in his head whether or not he was still going to be my friend, like, before he started talking. So it's like, what was the point? You wasted my time.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about, but we'll leave that for off video's sake.
Yeah.
As far as other pet peeves go, there's probably a lot of them within video games I can list, because there's just a ton of video game taboos that you should never do. One video game taboo, well, shooters have a ton of them, like doing the whole follow someone, don't be seen, or force you to be stealthy. It's like, I have all of these guns, why do I have to be stealthy? Why does it matter if they see me? When you do stealth right, you should make it so that if they see you, it's going to make your life harder and going to make the game more difficult, but it shouldn't be an instant failure. Hey, screw you, you've been seen. Restart from last checkpoint. Why? Looking at you, Ubisoft. Ubisoft loves to do that.
If it comes to video games, I have to say that one of my biggest annoyances comes from a genre that you actually don't like at all. It's MMOs. And it's when they both have, like, a cash shop, and they make you pay a subscription fee. I mean, even if you just had, like, the subscription fee, I probably still wouldn't play, because I'm done with that. It's like Xbox Live, or, well, now PSN, all over again. It's
being greedy.
Yeah, it's paying to use your internet, basically.
Well, that kind of reminds me. I'm going to shoot that guy to the shins. It worked. But that reminds me, the new commissioner of the NBA said that advertisements on jerseys are inevitable. It's like, you already spam commercials out of the ass during NBA games. You have millions upon millions of dollars. Do you really need that much more?
Holy giant robot gun in the face.
Yeah, whatever, it'll work. See, yeah, that's something that I'm not really too pleased about. And it's probably the reason they're going to sleeve jerseys a lot of the time. More room for ads. It's dumb.
Everybody's all about the money.
It really is. Something else I wish games would start doing, kind of jumping back and forth between topics here. I really wish games would make up their mind as to what you can do with cutscenes. Because, there are some games you'll be playing where you're allowed to pause the cutscenes in case you need to walk somewhere else, which is awesome. I love that. I should be able to pause a cutscene and then have an option within the menu, skip cutscene. And then you don't know if a game... Now I really don't know if I can pause a cutscene, and I'm afraid to press escape because if I do, it might just skip the cutscene.
I have a feeling this plays into when I was playing Prince of Persia not that long ago.
It does, because it reminded me of it.
Yeah.
And then you get those other games where you just can't skip the cutscene at all.
Now see, I personally am not... I don't like, unskippable cutscenes. I mean, I can see, like, why some people would want you to not skip them, because it's like, someone put work into that, they want someone to see it, but, like, when I've done this part of the game like 15 times, I don't want to watch that cutscene over and over.
Fuck people that put checkpoints before the cutscene.
My problem was actually, like, I didn't realize there was save points in that game. It's been a while since I played it, and I had to restart and didn't save. Woo!
But yeah, I've had so many games do that where they put a checkpoint right after or right before a cutscene. It's like, is it that much work to put it after the cutscene? Why do I need to watch the stupid cutscene every damn time? Especially if they do it right before a boss, where it's like this dramatic, oh look, giant boss, you need to kill this now. Yeah, I saw that 5 times in a row, damn it.
Max Payne 3.
Alright, this has been some more Titanfall. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and later.